What if you wanted to go on Drift Week, but then your mom said, "We have Drift Week at home"? Hi, I'm Connor. This is my Turbo E46 drift car. Welcome to Great Value Drift Week. So the plan is to drive up from Florida to Cordele, Georgia on Thursday, November 14th, where we're going to drive fall double down at Cordele Motor Speedway from Friday to Sunday. After driving on Sunday, we'll head over to Columbiana, Alabama for a private day at Midpond Raceway and Events Complex on Monday. Tuesday is a break day where we'll travel to Bryant, Alabama and drop our cars off at Driven Luck Circuit, which we'll be driving both Wednesday and Thursday. Friday morning we'll pack back up and head to Braselton, Georgia, where we'll drive at Caffeine and Octane's Lanier Raceway for Friday Night Drift and the grand finale, Drift Symphony 2. And the drivers? Well, besides me, we have Josh, other Josh, Kevin and Chris, dubbed the E46 boys, Ramon in a Turbo E36 coupe, Jay in an LS swapped S13, Max and Steve in 350Zs, and last but not least, the organizer of this whole thing, Merrick in his Turbo FRS. 10 drivers, 8 days of driving. Let's get packed and ready. It's currently the day before. Got our truck and trailer set up. We're going to go ahead and get the car loaded up so we can get a nice early start tomorrow morning, or at least, one less thing to have to worry about last minute. Went up nice and easy. Just got to get our straps on the wheels, get it strapped down. This trip represents a few firsts for me. I've been drifting for 2.5 years at this point, and this will be the first time I ever drive an out-of-state track, the first time I ever drive a track that's not a skid pad, and the first time I drive a public event. I'm expecting a bit of a culture shock from FDD. The highest amount of other drivers at a track I've driven was 15. FDD will be over 100 drivers. I expect Midpond to be a shock as well. Having only ever driven skid pads in real life and struggling with Midpond on sim, I'm not sure what to expect. I'm not sure how I feel about DLC and Lanier. I hope that FDD and Midpond prepare me for driving another non-skid pad and a large public event, but we'll see. Lost daylight pretty quickly, but we are all packed up and ready to go for tomorrow. It's the morning of, about 9:30 right now. Gotta get finished packing up and then we can hit the road. Alright, we're about 4 hours from the track right now. Should have enough gas to make it there the whole way. Not have to stop at all. Should be there by around 6 or so. Just crossed into Georgia. We're about an hour from the track, although we're going to stop at the first and get set up there. But we're hoping to go to the track tonight to drop off all our stuff, and then be able to go there bright and early tomorrow morning and start driving. Not having as much work to start driving. Just pulled up to the Airbnb here about 2 hours before the person behind me. So gonna eat, unpack a little bit, and then meet them at the track once they get a bit closer. Here at the track, got the car unloaded already. Had a little bit of a throttle issue, but busted out the electrical contact cleaner and got it cleaned up, and it seems to be working again. Car is not super fond of how cold it is, being tuned in June in Florida. Well, that sounds like something we'll figure out as we go. $6:45 Friday. About to head over to FDD. Say hi, Max.
Hello.
Very foggy out today, but we are here.
I forgot about my bumper. What happened with the bumper? Did it survive? Yeah. You didn't even hit it.
We're in line to get teched. Car seems to be running good. Hopefully passes tech. Finishing up the first day of FDD. Started phenomenal. Ready to come back out here tomorrow. And just like that, my first ever day driving a public event was over. Back out here for day 2 of FDD. Got a couple beginner laps. Gonna let the car cool down for a little bit, hang out, and hopefully get a bit more footage today from in the car. I didn't get a whole lot yesterday.
Day 3 of Drift Week. Got a bit of a late start today. Got the car idling right now to just kind of warm up a bit. See all the boys here. Hopefully get another fine day of driving and then take off before too late to start headed towards Midpond. Should be a good day. It's lunch break right now, just getting the truck packed up. So looking to leave probably a little early, maybe around 2, 3, possibly 4, start headed towards Midpond. Just getting the truck packed up to be ready to go, and then head out before too long.
Alright, we just left FDD, super fun event this year. It's 3:45 right now, just headed towards a hotel near Midpond. So it should be another good day of driving tomorrow. Car's doing great. Let's keep it going. For my first ever public event, I genuinely don't think I could have chosen a better event to drive than FDD. It was extremely fun to drive, I loved getting to meet a ton of people, and the sense of community was something I wasn't expecting. There was tons of people helping each other get their cars fixed, chatting with strangers about their builds. I don't think too much of my own car, as I haven't yet put a lot of effort into its appearance, but I had so many people want to talk to me about it and compliment the way it sounds and ask questions. It definitely made me think more highly of it than I did before. Just crossed into Alabama, about 2.5 hours to the hotel. Probably gonna grab some food and then get an early night. Just track opens early in the morning, so I want to get plenty of rest. So up bright and early again. It's Monday, around 8:15 right now. Gonna eat real quick and then head over to Midpond. Should be another fun day of driving.
some good laps in. We're taking our lunch break real quick. Just swapping tires over here and getting the new ones up to the right PSI. Definitely have to run much higher pressures at this track. It's very, very grippy. See what they mean when they say cheese grater.
Driving Midpond right after FTD felt like a complete 180. While at FTD I felt like I was struggling to find grip, Midpond I was running 15 psi higher in the rear than I normally do. And with that increased grip came decreased tire life. I used overall maybe a little less than one set of tires over all 3 days of FTD, whereas at Midpond I used about a set and a half in about 8 hours, even with plenty of breaks.
Another successful day of driving. New favorite racetrack. Finally not a skid pad warrior anymore, I guess. That's fun. Gonna call it a night, start heading back to the hotel, and then start heading up towards DLC tomorrow morning. Whew. It's our break day, Tuesday. We're currently headed to DLC just to drop off our trailers and cars and stuff for tomorrow. Then probably hang out in Chattanooga, wherever else the rest of the day. Nice little break day though, so should be good. It's Wednesday morning, about to head over to Driven Lux Circuit. Should be a good day of driving. Hopefully get there around 8:30. I'm gonna bolt check the car again, just feels a little weird. And buck and send her. Out here at DLC, done about 10 laps so far. Super slick in the back corner and all around not super grippy, so I'm running pretty low pressure. Hoping it dries up more and some of the mud and whatnot, water on the track clears up, get some faster runs in. Friday. We're headed back to the hotel for the night. Gonna be back up bright and early in the morning to do another day at Driven Luck. Hopefully just as fun as today. Really good time out there today.
Wrapping up our time at Driven Luck, I still can't decide which track I enjoyed more between DLC and Midpond. Midpond is a super cool, reasonably long, technical course that also finally afforded me a level of grip I haven't been able to find anywhere else. Driven Luck is a tight, short course that lets you throw some crazy entries and has the friendliest, most down-to-earth community surrounding it. I would imagine there aren't many tracks where, after driving, you go out with the owner and his family and have dinner with everyone. I had a phenomenal time at both of these tracks and would recommend both to anyone.
It's Friday, just picking up the cars from DLC, getting ready to start headed towards Lanier. Forgot to record an outro video for yesterday, so it went well. Car didn't break. Them, not as much, a couple of them broken, but most of them should still drive Lanier. But hopefully another good event coming up. We're at Lanier for Friday night drifts. I've gotten a couple laps in so far. Overall feels really good, although it's pretty slippery out there. It's like ice skating in some areas, but overall feel really solid about it.
At the hotel room. Got some good laps in tonight. Very fun event. Cool track, but very, very slip and slidey with my current setup. So, come back in the future. Might need to dial in more grip, but good track. Excited for tomorrow. Should be a good finale of the trip.
Saturday morning, we're headed to Drift Symphony right now. It's been another good day of driving and then heading back home tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed today goes well. We're here, just got the car off the trailer. All the tires out. Let's get some good runs today. Just left Drift Symphony 2. Got more laps in today than I thought I would. Packed the car up a little early because the wastegate came loose and I was only pushing about 5 psi. Overall, not a bad way to end Drift Week. Super fun week. Super stoked to be able to drive all of these different tracks and different events. Hopefully get to do this again next year, but we'll see.
Thank you to anyone that made it this far in the video. I'd like to make more drift and other automotive content similar to this, so if that interests you, consider subscribing. Maybe leave a comment telling me what you liked and what you'd want to see more of. This whole trip was super fun, and hopefully this will become a yearly thing. If you'd be interested in coming along in the future, reach out, and we'll try to make sure you're included.